We are at the Sommerro Hotel in Oslo, Oslo's newest luxury hotel, which is in the strawberry chain. Some books up there, umbrella, and 25 bucks if you don't give it back. It's cool to have those available, as most luxury hotels do. Little nice bag. Talk a little bit about the property in a minute. And then we got a steamer. And then you got a safe and a laundry bag. And down here we have robes and slippers. Very cool. And then I'll check out the bathroom first. More light. Let's see. Less light, more light. So we'll open the door here. Maybe we have to turn it on in here. Yep, turns on automatically. Like from the era, they spent a ton of money cleaning this place up. We'll talk, like I said, we'll talk about it in a minute. We've got lights going on here. We have the Bal d'Afrique, which is also Hilton one, isn't it? Doesn't the Hilton have that? I could have sworn the Beverly Hilton has that as their gig as well. I kept some of the classic look. I can guarantee you that this wasn't here as a hotel in the past. It was an office building before. And yeah, so you see it's a little bit old school looking, which is kind of cool. Look at this bed. Very cool. Look at the old phone there. And there's a wellness menu. That kind of stuff. There's an espresso machine and actually something else. These are I don't know, brew coffee. It's not an espresso machine. This is more of like a K-pop Euro style. They have a separate tea kettle with some tea, lemongrass and ginger, jasmine green tea, peppermint leaves. My wife's gonna love that, it's her favorite. And some other things. You've got some local gin. It's okay. I think in like the middle of the road, there's a lot of interesting gin for sure. Still or sparkling, enjoy some pure still water. There was taps in the hallway. Sustainable if you only had a bottle. Water station can be found on each room floor by blah, blah, blah. All right, there you go. So there's a carafe in the back. You're supposed to get that kind of stuff. Room service as well, which I like, especially in Scandinavia, when that's not really that popular. This is a superior room. View of the backyard. Residential. Actually, the Prime Minister lives a couple of houses behind here. And like literally a couple of houses behind here. And Marshall Bluetooth speaker with instructions. Yeah, I'm digging this hotel room. It's really cool. Good looking stuff. And a table, a little bench you can sit on, and that kind of stuff. And let's look at the mini bar before we look at the in-room dining. We've got some water you have to pay for, and then yeah, there's a Tottinger, champagne, there's a Chablis, and a Prosecco of some kind looks like. I'm not going to pull it out, so I get charged. Oslo Mule, which is obviously a new thing of instead of a Moscow Mule. The Europeans are hardcore on supporting Ukraine, and that's one of the things that they're doing. And we saw also throughout Norway, we've been here for a few days now, up in the north, they call it the Kiev Mule instead. So kind of cool. Let's look at the room service menu. It is room service breakfast included in the, wow, this is cool. So you get, please note a service charge applies. So I think you get it for free. Yeah, included. All breakfasts are served with choice of fresh juice, and breakfast is included. And you just pay $13 to have it delivered to your room. That is cool. If I would totally do that if it wasn't for the place downstairs where we're gonna take a look at that tomorrow. I'm gonna make a video from there for sure. I've actually been to that place before. I've been to this hotel before. I just haven't stayed there. It is the old power company. Used to be here back in the day, and the building they moved out of town. They expanded. The building was empty. It was bought by Petter Stordalen, who owns Strawberry, and it's second unique hotel. You have Villa Copenhagen, and you also have this, and then that's in Copenhagen, obviously, and you got this hotel. Now the place here is they've taken care of it, and they have really gone to lengths to extents and spent a ton of money making it very original, like the way it was. And there's some art down here that is absolutely breathtaking. And the restaurant downstairs, I had lunch there. The food is excellent, absolutely excellent. So even if you were coming to Oslo, you should try it out for sure. It is really, truly exceptional, the food here. And they've got some art in there in that restaurant. It used to be the place where people went and paid their bills for the electric company back in the day when there was no, where you can go pay your bills in person. And it's a stunning venue and absolutely amazing food. So come by here if you want. If you're in Oslo, I totally recommend it. Location-wise also, this is the National Theatre station. So rather than going the exit where everybody else goes, you get off the Airport Express train. You don't go back to where the train came from. You go the direction of where the train is going. So you go the opposite direction where most people are going, and you take a couple of really long escalators up, and you literally go walking under the Royal Palace, and you're coming out on the street. And this hotel is across one big street and a small street. So if the weather is bad, you can literally. The station is super long, and it's the other end of it. You have the National Theatre, and you have the Hotel Continental, which we have a review from. It's my absolute favorite hotel in Oslo. Maybe with this I'll have a run for its money. We'll see. But this is in the opposite side of the station. So when you get off the train, you literally go the same direction as the train is going. So you get off and you make a left and you walk towards where everybody else is not going. And, then you're outside for like 3 minutes before you walk into this hotel. So I'm digging it so far, and I think it'll be a good stay. And we'll see how it goes. I'll report back tomorrow. Tommy Danielsen signing off, and enjoy your day. All right, it is the morning after, and I just came back from breakfast, which was, and bear in mind this backyard that you're seeing, you're literally smack down in the middle of central of a big city here in Norway, the largest city in Norway. So this is kind of cool that they have this, even though I don't think this is part of the hotel, to be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure though. Anyways, it might be. Actually, I think it is, because you see the fence there for that residential building. Nevertheless, this has been a really nice day. The room is dead quiet, and it has a very powerful air conditioning, which is really important in the summers. We don't need it now. I see they've blocked out the windows. You have to unlock them, and they're locked for a reason, because they have air conditioning here. So the climate control is kind of the gig. Breakfast was absolutely amazing. I would rate this in the top 10 breakfast I've ever had at any hotel in the world. And as you know, I've over 300 hotel reviews on this channel. And, from Park Hyatt in Tokyo and Paris to, Four Seasons and whatnot, this is definitely up there. And the redemption value of 12,000 choice points is obviously incredible, that I urge you to take advantage of as long as it's up there. Not sure why it is as low as it is, but it is. This was, quite a bit of an upgrade for sure. Larger room and stuff like that. A superior room, and while the basic room is a little bit smaller. But the breakfast was offering, espresso, any tea and coffees served to your table. Any sort of coffee you want, latte and cortado or whatever you want, with cappuccino, whatever you want in the morning. Served in that gorgeous room. I'll put up a couple of pictures here also, so you can see. They had like every little details, like fresh figs and various cakes and chocolate, and in addition to a substantial menu made to order. All the eggs and stuff were made to order. They had a good looking eggs Benedict, Norwegian breakfast, English breakfast, American breakfast,
They had a Belgian waffle, which I tried with some fruit compote on it. It was really tasty. So breakfast was top notch. Really, really impressed by that in that gorgeous rooms downstairs. And I'll put a picture of that as well here in this review. So definitely in this city, you've got 3 hotels that stand out. It is the Thief, which has not the best location in my honest opinion. It's not close to public transportation, which is paramount for me. And when I'm visiting Europe, when it's so fast to go for, this is walkable, like I said, from the Airport Express train, just a couple of minutes a walk outside to get here from the Station National Theatre. I gave the description yesterday of how to get here. I would also say that, so the Thief is owned by the same guy. It's also an Ascent collection by choice. And it is, also by Strawberry. Strawberry calls it just, the Thief and the name of the hotel. Last one is Hotel Continental, which is my first personal favorite. And but this place is giving a run for the money for sure. Much quieter here than the Continental is. And they did the Continental also have been recently refurbished, but you can hear the tram on quite a few of the rooms driving by. You can hear it distinctly for sure. This is dead quiet. You can't hear anything. It's a guy walking a puppy. And so I completely recommend it. This is definitely a 10 out of 10 for me, and I love this stay. So, and for those who follow the channel, that's not very often that I say that. So this is Hotel Sommerro in Oslo, and this is Tommy Danielsen signing off, and enjoy your day.